shake your hands, and get ready to fight.
Right, now let's hear what our casters have to say. Casters, what are your insights?
Well, our insight is that this is live on Facebook Gaming, because brought to you by EG Network as well as Moon. This is MSC 2019.
Not to mention, we got to mention our legendary sponsors, Smart, as well as our lead sponsors. It's going to be Realme and HyperX.
Has been a very, very long day. My name is Matthew. His name is Gideon Q. Of course, we're going to wrap it up with one more best of three.
Yeah, and this is going to be one of the most exciting best of threes just yet, because we've seen this journey of overclockers being like, all right, they're like, and to whoa, these guys are absolutely crushing it now.
Yeah, I mean, that was huge. They took down the favorites, Brand Esports.
Huge upset.
Now,
Huge upset.
Can they continue their trend?
Now, IDNS, to be fair, they're up against our major opponents, super strong. They get knocked down to the lower tier. Can they take out these overclockers? Because so far, I'm just seeing positive reviews coming in from overclockers all throughout.
Can they continue up the trend? 2-0 hometown favorite Brand Esports. That is crazy.
That was difficult. Even IDNS struggled to do that against Brent in the group stage itself. Overclockers almost overnight to over 2 days. They were just evolving.
Well, let's see whether they can continue that trend to just walk into Championship Sunday. There is obviously one more small little gap in their hurdle, which is going to be IDNS.
Yeah, and overall, IDNS has put consistent performances overall, but overclockers, I'm kind of like, you know, leaning towards them a little bit more, considering that they've put some strong performances. I would say maybe even a little bit better than IDNS, but
we have seen a lot of overall overclockers, but the most important thing is who is going to come out on top in this best of three.
Yeah, honestly, who do you think?
I have no idea. Both teams have their own qualities. IDNS, during the group stage, they were crushing it, going left, right, center, beating so many people. Overclockers, they are showing up in this competition.
Yeah, absolutely. And like IDNS, they came out of the group of what was considered the group of death. So many top teams were in there. They managed to knock themselves right on top, coming in as top seed.
Yeah, but now we're also starting to say as well, Overclockers, the Group B is also considered a group of death. They were playing really well, and they managed to beat out Brent 2-0.
Yeah, and now it's all come down to this. It's sword fight of the century, and I'm excited to see who's going to come up on top. However, one big thought, are they going to whip out something a little bit more different? Because we've been seeing many of these, I don't know what to call that at this point.
Oddball picks.
Oddball picks. I like that.
Picks,
Let's go with that. Oddball picks, with the Taritzla being biggest one coming into this competition so far. Farm is kind of like, Rafaelia as well as Gadokacha has seen play in MSC already.
Yeah, I want to see more of this sort of unconventional picks, and maybe these teams will bring out something else.
As we've heard in some of the interviews, Layla has something to watch out for.
Low cooldown, high nuke damage, long range. What is not to like about Layla?
100% serious here. True fact all the way through. But coming into this game, IDNS, can they withstand the aggressive playstyle of Overclockers? I was talking with some of the other casters, and they were surprised because Brent should have been able to take this pressure from Overclockers, but now it seems that they've kind of combined this violence with a bit of science, and it's just ridiculous how they just crush the side lanes.
I want to see more of that. I want to see how they go through. Of course, right now we are down to only 5 more teams left alive in this competition.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
To imagine that group stages were like, wow,
12
teams. Narrowed it down to this.
Well, it's going to be either IDNS or Overclockers going to walk into that top 4.
Yeah, and I want to see whether IDNS can actually handle the pressure. So far, not exactly the best start when you're up against Onyx Esports. They're a very strong team, but I think they might have a decent chance against Overclockers.
Oh, you think so here?
I do think so. I am a little bit favored towards Overclockers considering how much they've grown, but IDNS, on the other hand, they've been given enough time to kind of really sit down, analyze the games, see what they want to pick, see what they want to deal with. to face overclockers. So that preparation time is important.
Well, let's see whether they have what it takes to go through. Of course, one more thing I want to highlight. Throughout the series, we have a couple of codes to give away.
Yeah, make sure you guys are being very aware. The code should... Wait, hold on.
Somewhere here.
Somewhere here.
Somewhere here.
This side.
But not yet.
Yeah.
After game 1, most likely the codes will come out, and it's all for you guys at home. Thank you so much for the support, because without you, we could have not been here whatsoever.
So please stick around. If you want to be able to redeem those codes, you got to keep on watching and find out. Maybe, you know, kind of support one of these teams. Maybe you'll fall in love with some of these guys.
Yeah, I mean, IDNS, a powerhouse coming in. MSC 2017 champions. They showed up during the group stage. Now, can they show up once again?
I mean, in their own words, you gotta eat to support them, so eat as much as you can to have more energy to support IDNS. And luckily, it's IDNS, not I do not eat.
Yep, I do not sleep. But of course, overclockers, on the other hand, really well as well. But with that being said, let's see the bracket and let's see the updates.
I mean, overall, today has been absolutely insane. One more slot left in Championship Sunday. IDNS versus Overclockers. Previously, it was Archangel versus EVOS, and the crowd went wild as Archangel took it to an O. Up in that top spot, Lore of Esports, Onyx Esports. It's going to be, let's pull it back to MPL Indonesia.
I mean, that's about tomorrow. Let's talk about today. The last series of the day, going to be IDNS against Overclockers. And who is going to set up a date with Archangels?
I mean, you can already see in the lower bracket itself, Overclockers 2-0 Bren Esports out of all these teams to make it here today. IDNS, can they handle them? I'm not so sure. We're just going to have to find out.
It's going to be a close call. It's going to be a close game. I'm expecting a 2-1 here. What about you?
A 2-1. I think it's, you know, it's very momentum based. I feel like Overclockers are a stage team. When they are on their stage, they have an audience watching them. They know what to do. They are willing to be up in your face. So I think Overclocker, it'll be a 2-0 to either IDNS or Overclockers.
Well, let's look at the lineups of both these teams. Starting with, of course, Overclockers, the team from Vietnam. Your Bad Apple, Killzo, Poons, Meow, Taku, and Zeha.
These guys, I mean, mechanically speaking, are so talented. Like, they are ridiculously talented. Some of the stuff they pull off is insane.
And they already crushed one dream. Can they crush another? On the other side, IDNS.
Yep, it's going to be AZ as well as AMZ, Framesy, Hack, Hooligan, and Mimsy Mink. Yep. I do not see your representatives from Thailand.
IDNS, they have a way in. It's going to need them to fight Overclockers in order for them to at least have a chance to defend the MSC title.
Yeah. Oh.
I mean one champion has already fallen. One more to go.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Overclockers running the gauntlet.
Yeah, I mean, they really are. Can they just knock the previous champions out of their thrones? You know, put them back. Let us show you how it's done.
We'll have to see how it goes about. Now, into this draft, right? What are you expecting?
I'm expecting kind of the standard picks overall. Maybe Overclockers could go for, you know, their usual aggressive style. Maybe pull out that Martyrs one more time. We don't know. But we're just going to have to see. Let's look at some of the featured players of both of these teams to get a better idea of what they're going to have.
There you have it. The Diggy from AZY and the Kadita from Taku. He was insane early on against Brent Esports on that Kadita.
Yeah, those... I mean, casual one-shots, by the way, coming in from Taku, but AZ as well. His Diggy can be so oppressive.
Yep, and of course, going up against everyone else. Remember, with that Kimmy Diggy combo, they can still pull it up. They did it against Brent Esports pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, that oppression, whoever is in that lane is not going to have a fun time.
Well, let's see whether they can continue on to it. With that being said, both teams, they are preparing to enter the final phase into this final series of today. It has been a long day. We're about to end it with a bang.
Oh, I can't wait for this game. I mean, honestly, I've been waiting for this game for so long, but looks like the teams are, you know, they flexed it all out.
All good.
Done their warm-ups, put their talcum powder on their fingers to play on those Realme phones.
By the way, just to let you know, just now the guy who was, you know, always on camera, he was a local celebrity.
Oh, yeah. Good info, good info.
He's an actor in Philippines. I'm going to check out his name just to make sure I don't get it wrong.
I mean, I've already pronounced Aranitha Stadium, Coliseum wrong so many times. I'm not too surprised. But IDNS against Overclockers. Here it is. Kaja, the first band from IDNS, Harith, the first ban from Overclockers.
Okay, his name is Eldon Richards.
Eldon Richards.
That's a really cool name.
So
he's a local Philippine actor. So thank you so much for supporting Mobile Legends. I'm sorry I didn't recognize you. Not really from Philippines.
I wonder if his in-game name is Aldius.
Ooh.
Aldius Richards.
His main is Aldius. And you know, the next month's Starlight is the Aldius skin as well.
No way.
Perfect for him. But let's go back to the game. That's a little bit more important. IDNS going to be on the blue side. Overclock is going to be on the red side. And it's going to be the Kaja Lunox.
Cho. IDNS go for Cho. Chow. Chow.
There you go.
Do it.
Good job there. Onto it. Really, really good pick. Immediate first pick.
Yeah, that's going to be overall a great pick. Flexes really nicely. We talked about this time and time again. Overclockers, what are we looking at here?
I personally feel that they need to pick up the Diggy here because they want to deny it away from IDNS. They're going with the Claw as well.
Yeah, the IDNS probably don't want to lean towards Akai anymore, mainly because that Diggy can be such a nuisance. I mean, overall, taking Purify, at least you deny them getting something like the Aegis or maybe something even better, some other type of battle spell. But with the Diggy, you can take whatever you want.
Going into the other side here, Selena getting hovered over. Do they want to go for the Kimi pick still? It's a really strong early game composition at the moment.
Yeah, and I think overall IDNS, they're really thinking about this here. If they go for Kimi now, they're not going to have as much pressure as they would like to have if they had the Diggy, but they still are considering the Minotaur, huh?
Wait, think about this, Gideon. You know that an enemy has a Diggy, they still go for the Minotaur.
I think they are confident that they can catch out the Diggy before he can get that ult off of Overclockers, bringing in that one-shot Kadena.
Signature hero time. Taku locking that in. Let's see those plays.
Yeah, but what do they go for the bans here? I mean, for IDNS, more likely to get rid of these tanks, so I would expect the Akai.
I don't know. I feel like right now they need to take away fighters instead.
Oh, that is true. Taritzla has been the bane of their existence for the time being. Ooh, looks like it's going to be Thamos. Are they trying to set something up here?
I mean, taking away Thamos is the safest one because like Thamos is like the blind pick fighter, right? You just want to take it away, making sure that they don't get a safe lane, you know, like a easy off-lane matchup.
I mean, if they want an easy off-lane matchup, they could have held it up, and then maybe if they lock in, because Overclockers, remember, in this second rotation, they have that first pick. They could go for something like the Taritzla, and Leomore won't be able to do too much in lane.
Yep, now into this Overclockers, they can sort of ban out the Taritzla and pick the Leomore themselves.
Oh, that is true, but don't forget the IDNS, they have that flexible chill, so I think they don't really mind if Overclockers lock in the Taritzla.
It's really interesting to see what they're going for. They're banning out the carry, and they're still going to pick up the Taritzla.
IDNS more likely going to pick up the Granger for themselves.
Granger Leomord?
I think they could probably go for a different type of tank and put Cho into that fighter position. I think now, more than ever, it looks pretty good.
I mean, let's see. What do they want to go for? Oh, no. IDNS pulling it back. Pulling it back. They won the Kimi. They won the early game push.
Yeah, do they want something else as well here? They could go for the Akai. They could go for the Lolita.
I don't know. I feel like they just need... They put this fight at show. They go for Lolita. Really good lineup here. You can see early game on the side of IDNS. They want to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, and a lot of success coming in from IDNS within the group stages with this Lolita because that Numenor Blast zones off an entire area, allowing them to just siege really nicely. However, Overclockers, on the other hand, they're going to have access to Akai, so this makes it super, super difficult. Not only do they have to deal with the Diggy Ultimate to protect them from the Meonian Fury, but that Meonian Fury could get cancelled by the Akai.
Yep, I do agree with that. So, interesting lineups across both teams here. Gideon, what do you think?
I am liking Overclockers a little bit more over IDNS. However, I think IDNS has very clear strategy. They're looking to siege as much as possible. So, again, it's about execution here, and I think it's about 50-50 for both sides.
Well, 50-50 indeed. Both sides locked in their lineups, and that's what they're playing for the MSC 2019 trophy. It is a beaut. That looks so nice, man.
It looks so nice. It even has like MSC like engraved at the bottom as well. Oh, man.
It's IDNS locking things in. They were humbled by Onyx earlier on today. Can they find their footing to walk into Championship Sunday?
Absolutely. Hopefully they're not shaking too much because right now they're dealing with the Overclockers who knocked out brand Esports, who were the favorites coming into that particular matchup here. So it's going to be quite a mountain to climb over.
Well, let's see how things go about here. Brent, once again, was one of the favorites coming true. Let's see how can they move forward from this.
Yeah, again, it's been an absolutely long day here. Hopefully IDNS, they've got that stamina. They've got quite a bit of break before they went up to this matchup, so they had the time to analyze and maybe, you know, pull some of the stops, whip out something new in Game 2. But for Game 1 here, that siege composition, it has to pull through.
The start of something new? What time is it, Gideon? That's not good. That's the only differences I'll ever make.
Why? Out of all of them, you had to be that one. But fair enough, IDNS, they need to be able to get these early turns before 2 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say before 2 minutes, but around the 2-minute mark.
Well, let's see how things will go about. Now we are going to load into the land of dawn. IDNS against overclockers. 1 best of 3. Whoever loses, well, you're good home.
Looks like the level 2s have already played out. Mimsy, gonna take a bit of damage here.
Oh, Poon's doing quite a lot of damage. Does have the Chikundo, goes back in actually. Very confident play from Mizimek here.
I mean, he had support from Hack, so as long as he survives or get relatively close to pull them in range of the Abyssal Arrow, I think he was willing to sacrifice his life for the greater good.
Oh, overclockers just playing a really strong early game actually. Frames, he's can't really find that opening.
Yeah, and overclockers using that turret slot to control that mid wave as much as possible, considering that IDNS's mid lane assignment doesn't have the best wave clear.
They do take this out. They will try and just counter this out at the moment.
Wait a minute. They're rotating down the bot side.
They want to fight this off. It's going to be a 4v3. Abyssal Arrow will not land. Reverse time will pull back. Holding an execution strike. It's not going to be there. Breath of the Ocean doesn't land. Bad Apple in the front of everything. Does have the sprint. Will be to walk away. No casualties from that fight.
A lot of ultimates have already been blown out here for both IDNS and overclockers, but they want a little bit more. Good defense coming in from IDNS.
But you can see IDNS, they're not doing what they want. Whoa.
If Selena was just a wee bit closer, that would have been an insta-kill.
Yeah, Killzo almost getting taken out there.
Yeah, but so far, First Blood has not been spilt just yet, but IDNS haven't gotten their ability to play their plan out. They want to be able to siege overclockers.
Yep, but now they're going to try and start the Dooming Blast. Flicker. Doesn't find anything, but the penalty zone finds a lot. Good outspeed there from Missing. Will be able to take it out. Anyway, there goes Taku. Rough waves. They want to kill off something, but it's a good Guardian's Bulwark blocking out the damage from Kadita.
Nice defense coming in from IDNS. They're going to get a little bit of harass from Kalizo. Very close to level 4, but they need to take away this turtle. Oh, who's going to get it?
Who's going to get it? It's going over to IDNS, and now they are going to start the onslaught. Kadita's super low, and he is down for the count.
Oh, man. I thought Hooligan kind of missed the ultimate a little bit, but caught out towards the end. They managed to pull out and get a kill. They do get that first blood. 2 kills going over to IDNS. Overclockers on the back foot.
Yep, they're continuing on this. They want to continue to push this through. IDNS off to an early lead.
Overclockers having full control over that bot lane. Bad Apple's going to push that out, and now the rest of Overclockers may look to contest this river crab.
Okay, walk away. It's fine.
Yeah, just the pressure that comes from Kalizo alone. Those auto alarm bombs. Ridiculous
Indeed. And IDNS going to put and set up shop in this top side. You can see Cho is being very sneaky beaky, like, oh, not that sneaky anymore. He walked out, just want to take down the turret.
Yeah, but it looks like they will be able to take this out. IDNS, the siege is becoming the split pushing capabilities with Mimsy on that fighter.
Yeah, playing really well here, IDNS. A very different game compared to this morning.
Wait a minute, Mimsy just took Electro Flash.
Oh, God.
He's going to be one fast boy.
He's going to pack a punch in every single time he auto-attacks after using that Shimpo.
Oh, man. That's actually really annoying to deal with because he's going to be able to heal up just a little bit, but also get that extra movement speed, making him a little difficult to catch as well.
Yep, coming true. Yeah, moving very slow here. AZY is going to find a couple members of Overclockers, but they do not want to engage onto it.
Look at him. He's one fast boy. Every single ability. One auto attack starts running.
That was close, however, but not close enough.
Where is IDNS going to attack on the map? They're trying to pull pressure with using Mimsy while looking to hopefully harass bottom.
Oh, Numenon Blast comes through. Bad Apple, nowhere to run. and nowhere to hide. Another kill going over to IDNS. They are just extending this lead here on the side of the Thai squad.
Yeah, and overclocker's not too sure how to defend against this, considering that a lot of these moves made by IDNS is so dependent on the rotation. So overclockers, they need information.
They're going through here, doing a really good job to just kind of suppress overclockers. They're not letting them breathe. They're not letting Poons just free from away. Mizi Ming with the dragon gonna kick out the Archive. Hurricane Nuts is forced up, but he gets stunned by the leader. Time Journey's there. Do they have enough damage? Maximum charge. Oh! Close call there, but the Panda stays alive.
Survives with it just by inches. Bad Apple walks up really, really far here.
Oh, Minion Fury gonna stop the turret slide. However, he is still staying alive. Penalty zone will land under the double tanks. That's not what they want. AZY in the front lines. The Rough Wave gets interrupted by the Abyssal Arrow, and it goes through. One more hit. Rough Wave's not gonna challenge through. They just kill off the Kanina.
Oh, that charge actually made quite a significant difference here. Bit of an interesting play coming in from Min Ming, thinking that he can get a little bit closer than he should, but looks like the overall outcome, IDNS come up on top.
Playing really, really well here, IDNS. I'm liking this playstyle really, really quick.
Yeah, quick, efficient, and no matter what, if you get punished, they will take a turret.
Yeah, I can see now all the outer turrets are down. Now the question is, what is IDNS's next move?
Most likely going to look to control bottom side until about 15 to 30 seconds of when the cooldown of the next turtle that's going to respawn, then look to shift to the top side. That's what I would assume.
They're pushing, they're making sure they can feel their presence here, overclockers. They do not want to let go of this.
Now, overclockers, they kind of...
Yeah.
He's going to make it out, forces out a big ultimate here. That's going to give IDNS a lot of breathing room, and maybe could force a fight out here.
Killy Zone needs to be careful. He's using that time journey a little bit too frequently, I feel.
Yep, IDNS going to look to punish the bottom side one more time to Rizla, the point of contention. Bad Apple taking a little bit too much damage here. The heal's not going to be enough as the rest of the team collapses on him.
Penalty Zone only landing on the Hooligan. Bad Apple's going to go down to the Selena. IDNS, really well played. Abyssal Arrow not going to land, so no dive just yet.
Yeah, but luckily Teresa with the execution strike clears out the wave before anything else, so IDNS, they just have to wait.
But then again, they have a next wave coming pretty soon here, so overclockers, they have to make a decision. Do they just let go?
I think they just have to. There's just way too many members, and AZ is just going to make it hard and force that decision out of overclockers to back away.
So far, very, very close game on the side of IDNS. Well, what I mean close, as in that they're playing very, very passive. Purify from Poons.
That was a very quick Purify, because I think Cho might have been able to kill him, but the rest of the team of IDNS looks to cut him off. Charge coming in from AZ. He gets it.
But better mirror image means Poons will be able to walk alive from it.
Good timing from overclockers, but Turtle is under the control of IDNS. They take it for themselves and have developed a 5k goal lead and 5 kills to 0 to overclockers.
Oh, coming through here. AZY is there. Maximum charge will not land onto anything. AZY lands to stand onto the Archive. Here comes Zumunam Blast. Where he's gonna land? Only onto the Diggy. Hurricane Nuts into the backline. Diggy pops the time journey. Archive gonna get killed off. Abyssal Arrow doesn't land, but zones everyone out from overclockers. They will be able to take this top turret.
IDNS can't get in. Well, they can get it, but I mean, overclockers can't get in on IDS's composition. They're trying to go with the split composition as well from overclockers to kind of compensate and hopefully get some goal to pull them back into the game, but it's just not enough.
Yep, and you can see here, IDNS, they're playing super aggressively. They do lose the bottom turret, but it doesn't really mean much. AZY gets stunned now. This leader getting covered over a lot of damage. Should be going down, but no! With the very 3-man stop, beautiful setup into it. Hooligan just lands it and kills them off onto it.
Oh no, he's unstoppable here, but Minzy gonna take on Bad Apple one-on-one, trying to buy some time so he doesn't get the push off.
Oh, they're going for more. My
God. He's gonna stop his recalls. He just has to stop Teresa's recalls.
Oh, here comes the Blazing Duet. Numinum Blast is there. The stun doesn't land, but a charge comes through. He does manage to walk away, but Fremzy says, come here, eat a rocket into the face.
He didn't want to miss it, so he went right in with the chemical reaction to get right up in his face.
And that's a lot of good damage. Look at the poke coming up from Fremzy. That's just insane.
Yeah, he is level 12 as well. He is so ahead of the curve.
Coming through. Abyssal Arrow will not land. Oh my god.
Oh, okay, that's oof.
That's 50% of his health just taken out.
That is one big Kimmy. One really big Kimmy.
One big Kimmy.
One big Kimmy.
But let's see, he took, he's going for the mage build, by the way. You can see, he has Mystery Shop, Ice Queen Wand completed. He does have a bit of spare. He's going for the Divine Glaive as well.
I mean, that really helps with the kiting for their team composition. As long as overclockers, he just touches each one of the overclockers with just one little pellet, one little paint pellet. They're going to be slow enough for the rest of IDNS to kind of rotate around them and outmaneuver them.
Oh, you want to go through? Mizzy Ming.
He knows.
He sees.
They should be able to take Lord without any contestation whatsoever. They're going to be knocking on death's door for overclockers.
They need to be careful here. No, they do know about it, overclockers. You can see Arkai making their way together with Diggy. Who's going to get it? Numinal Blast will come. Minion Fear comes in. Lord will go to IDNS. Oh, penalty zone. Last line on the frenzy, but there goes the Lord. Immediately, Diggy gets killed off by Miziming in the backline. And there goes Tarisla as well. Meow will try to disengage from it. Miziming does get popped up. He will go down here, but the stun lands on the Kanita. He's going to fall as well.
Oh no. Oh no. They have to peel backwards. Poons can't afford to die here. He wants to be able to get in on this fight. However, AZ is making it too difficult. That charge is a powerful spell if he locks him up during that blazing duet.
They just need to wait for Lord to spawn here. They is marching onto the top side. They will have minions on all 3 lanes here, Gideon.
This is some serious impression coming in from IDNS. Already at 34k, they're making sure that they have their third items. It's such a huge power spike considering that overclockers are trying to get close. Oh no.
The Arkai is not going anywhere. Does manage to walk away with the help of the time journey. Maximum charge, just a little bit shy. Now Lord coming into the top side here. They want to break at least one inhibitor.
Yep, and I think they're definitely going to get this out. Oh no.
Lands on the Kanita. Do they want to go for a dive? No. Hurricane Dance will block them from coming through. Penalty zone from Bad Apple. Does get the stun here. Amy Hack, they want to kill off something. Tarista, the first to fall. Taku will be the rock going with the rough waves. Maximum charge gets tanked up by Meow, but they are taking all the inhibitors here.
Yep, they're going to leave the bottom one. They've got waves of minions coming in. They have to protect it. They want to take the fight down.
Minion Fury lets it rip, and the Numinal Blaster falls suit. Everyone from overclockers is down. Boons, the last of I remember, but that's not going to mean anything. Game 1 over to IDNS.
Great game coming in from IDNS. Overclockers were kind of struggling to deal with this composition. I expect them to make sure that IDNS